or the Washington Post reporting on the arrest of Trump Org CFO Weisselberg, revealing something we didn't know until today, that apparently, reportedly, as he sat for his processing, he did something you're never supposed to do. He talked to those investigators about the allegations against him of misappropriating income, of abusing free apartments from the company. And in a court filing, we're learning prosecutors write that Weisselberg stated the commute to work from Long Island was difficult as part of his rationale. Weisselberg basically seeming to admit at least part of the elements of the crime he's accused of, that he was getting those perks. And let's be clear, forgetting rule number one for any defendant, you might want to exercise your right to Miranda right. Mr. Weisselberg avoided comment throughout and now reportedly did speak out. I'm curious what you think of A, that choice, and B, whether this is a human side of him that, against the advice of counsel, he felt like he needed to blurt something.
Well, having just driven on the Long Island Expressway this past weekend, I know it's not an easy drive, but that doesn't allow you to cheat on your taxes. If so, there'd be a lot of cheating on taxes in Suffolk and Nassau County. I mean, people want to justify their actions all the time. He's not going to, fess up. And here he is. I mean, imagine he's been at the top of this food chain, making a lot of money, working for this famous guy who's now become president for decades. And it's all kind of crumbling. It's affecting, the family relationship. He's now been arrested. It must be, from a human perspective, hard to process, hard to deal with. And he doesn't want to be thought of as a bad guy. So I guess he just felt obligated or felt he had the urge to speak out. I don't think it was the urge to confess his sins. We see that rarely happens in legal settings. But, from his point of view, and I think this is probably true for Trump and everybody else, they do these things. I bet Tom Barrack thinks he didn't do anything wrong. They don't think this is wrong. Either they think they're entitled, or they think the rules are loose, or they think everybody does it. And Trump has made it a mantra. If you can get away with it, it's not wrong.
Right.
So